Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead. But before we continue our lectures or our materials, so let's remind you uh, about this architecture. Uh, we we use pattern model view controller. Client means user interface like mobile application, web page, desktop application, or something like that. Makes a request to your application, and the first who meet this request is controller. Controller must create model data to return to the user, to the client. Yeah. So, but when it was created, it may be represented as in a special structure like HTML page, XML format, or JSON, or any other uh, usually textual format, because we use protocol HTTP here, and HTTP is text protocol to use text to transfer data. So data must be represented as a text uh, and then returned. So we need some representation engine to represent our data as, for example, HTML format. Okay, so it makes it and return response. Also, each response must have specific. We did not handle errors yet, but you, every HTTP response must have a status, and status 20 is okay, 20, for example, 4 is okay and no content. So server doesn't return any data. Just okay, it's done, for example. Yeah. Okay. Uh, 300 series returns redirection. So we send special response to the client and um, tell them go by this URL and you will find our your the resource you need. Okay. Next series 400 client errors. Client error. That means client sent wrong data or did something wrong. You usually met 404 not found. There are no resources, no resources, no resource for the given URL. Okay. There are, for example, 406 beta quest means user client sent wrong data, not valid data, something like that. You must read specific errors and use specific errors for the different situations. 500 series is the series for server errors. Server errors, something went wrong on the server side. For example, we cannot connect to the database server, or an exception thrown, something like that. Here is for 500 series. Okay. And we need, so usually we use template engine also to represent our data. The errors, also errors. So we don't use any other engines. No, we have only one template engine or view engine to represent our data, like errors, ordinal data, and so on. Okay. Today I'm going to start to I'm going to start discussion about template engine. There are a lot of template engines which can be used. I'll show you how to use TeamLeaf. The original purpose of template engine in Java is Java server pages. Okay. TeamLeaf more powerful. You can use Java server pages if you want, but I will describe that. I'll describe TeamLeaf. There are some similarities in it, but TeamLeaf is one of more easier template engine to learn and to use. Okay, how does it work? And let's return to the code and how, and remind you what where is we can find our engine and how to send to data to the specific to render specific page. As you can see here, all students, yeah, we need to get students. We ask that from database layer, put to the model the attribute list of students and give them a name and return a string. String means name with TeamLeaf. It means the page. The page is located. The page located in templates folder of the resource. Templates means template means students page, HTML page, which contains some additional specific for the engine data. To represent in necessary manner given data and the page. Okay. For example, free marker engine. It's not HTML engine at all. It's just special language. GSP, it's HTML-based template engine like TeamLeaf. There are similarities. There are a lot of differences between them. significantly different engines, but both are HTML based. Okay, okay. So to send your data to the specific page, you need just return the name without the extension of the template. Okay, here is templates. Templates will be processed by specific engine. Java code, TeamLeaf has a lot of Java code to process these templates. Okay, okay. How does they do? It doesn't matter. You must know how to manage it, how to control it, and so on. Okay, okay. But there are static content like images or static pages without any templates, just pure HTML and, for example, JavaScript, cascaded style sheets, and so on. Okay, I have app CSS. It has only one class, color red, no more. Other style sheets will be added automatically by Maven. By Maven. How to understand what do we have for this purpose? POM XML, and here mm, I add some dependencies. For that. WebJars jQuery. It's JavaScript. Okay. Uh, Bootstrap. It's CSS. Okay, already existing. And WebJars locator, where it should be deployed, and so on. And for this purpose, we have special configuration. Web MVC config. Uh, Here is resource handler. The handler is something that process resources. Okay, mm, WebJars. WebJars resource means template engine. Oh, Bootstrap. Here I added Bootstrap. You can use WebJars for to bring another things like, for example, Popper or any other kind of web resources. Okay, and resource location WebJars. So here WebJars can be WebJars folder will be added in the then application compiled. Okay, will be compiled, and I don't see uh, generated sources. No, classes static. We need to we need to install resource or application or create jar file to we can try to do that. Just a moment. MVN clean package. Okay, we got it, and as you can see, we have jar file. Jar file is open in Explorer. It's zip archive or framework bootloader jar. No, it's not here. Just a moment. No, or is boot in flip classes static. No, it will be dynamically added. Templates, fragments. Just a moment. It will be it will be added on fly. Demo of just a moment. My frame maybe no. We cannot see WebDraw, but CSS will be added, okay, automatically. And how it's configured on the pages. Add student page. Just a moment. Fragments. Headers. Here is WebJars, Bootstrap, CSS, Bootstrap, min.js. Okay. CSS apps, our application, jQuery, JavaScript from Bootstrap. Also, Bootstrap, min.js. Okay, all resources are added. And let me run it. Where is my browser? Browser. Okay. Localhost. Started. Network folder. Tab all students. And here we got Bootstrap, jQuery, Bootstrap. It's another. It's not by. It's not by our application edition of. It's from debugger in the Microsoft Edge. Okay, Pupper.js removed it, as you can see, students 11. Okay, here is Pupper.js. I must remove it. It's error. Why do I need it? Pupper.js. It's from cache. I don't know why. It's commented. Why it's here, I don't know. Okay, let's go ahead. So we need to understand the structure of the of any page. Okay, let's go to the students page. We need to understand how does it work and ordinal HTML. The first thing you need to understand is HTML last version does not process tag which starts from data minus. It's special tag for HTML. It just omitted. That means this tag or this attribute. Oh, this attribute, not tag. Attribute processes contains data. No more. So if we open this page in browser, we can see it. Okay, it's the table and so on. Just pure HTML. The benefit of Temleaf uh, is to view in any browser and see what does it have or not. Okay, let's go ahead and and oh, here is the problem. Yeah, yeah, I can remove this and set something else, but it's just for your for your knowledge. Okay, here is headers you need for to connect include some script, JavaScript, CSS files, and so on. Okay, you must know that. Here I'm using Bootstrap, so you need to understand how Bootstrap works and a bit know about its styles. Okay. Uh, okay. Here I add additional row. Here is this row. And I use style, ordinal style, to represent it, border 0, solid color, paddings, margin, background color, and text line. Okay, no more, just pure CSS. Okay, okay, and here just links separated by pipe. Okay, pipe. Student is just ordinal A, but instead of writing like students, okay, or just slash, yeah, or remove it. I use data href. That means these students will be processes like here. The way student, and yet again, students. It will be processed like that, okay? Why does it href? What does it mean? Unresolved file link option inspection. I don't understand. Okay. Why? It's okay. But so this representation will brings us this. Okay. Okay. Uh, so to add rules, we need in Temleaf use add and curly braces. Or anything between curly braces is rule. So here you can use variables, yeah, specific variables. Like you don't know, for example, you can connect, for example, you can build long, complex URL where you can add IDs and so on. Add parameters using question mark and name equal value, and that specifically for to process it. Okay, to process URLs. Okay, add curly braces to represent URLs. Memorize it. Okay. Here is bootstrap, styles, table, table hover. Table hover means gray line under every row. Okay, here is our standard HTML header, or no, table header. Here is data. Where is data? My students, or is students page, not students page, students controller. Okay, model. The name of the model attribute is the variable which can be used in the template. Okay, here we go in our page and a students page, students page. Okay, here is all students. What is all students? It's a list, or it can be a set, it can be a map, can be array. Okay, any container which can be iterated. Okay, the main idea is iterator usage. This short laboratory work. Iterator. Okay, and here student info. The variable which be returned by iterator. So iterator starts from 0 or from the first element up to end element, and on each iteration it will add produce student info, new student info value. Okay, so here is student info, and to access the field we don't need to use get student name, get group name, get math, and so on. We just use field names. Just field name, no more. It's enough. Under hood, it will use get student name, add get group name with braces and so on. Is it okay? Just name of the field. So it's highly important to know or produce getters and setters in the way as it described by Java Bean implementation or reference. Get in camel case, from a small case, get name of field in from uppercase to and camel style. Okay, for boolean is instead of get. Okay, and set as general. Okay, but automatically team leaf add additional variable which has name of original iteration variable and add stats. start. Automatically, it created. Okay? Okay. And this variable has additional brings us additional information about each iteration. Like count is then it starts from 1. It's not amount. It starts from 1. Index starts from 0. Okay. Here, so in each column we add specific data and so on. So as you can see here, all our fields names and represented as necessary. Okay. To do that, we use attribute data th each is the loop. Is it okay? Understand?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Instead of add, here to represent any variables we use $sign. Okay, dollar. Okay, dollar. Here is just name without dollars. But when it was created, we use dollar. And then curly braces with variable name and its field. If you have complex structure, field, for example, field is a class which has another field which is class, and then you can use dot notation to go through the all necessary fields to access the data. But get something must present on each for each necessary field. Okay. Next, have presentation. Yeah, all variables about this we will discuss, and 18 properties. Messages. You don't have to localize your application. What does it mean, localize? To be able to work on different with different languages. That means, for example, Ukrainian, English, French, American English, or China, or any other language. Yeah. Okay. Chinos. And for these purposes, you can create special files with extension properties. There is base name, for example, message dot properties. It's default messages. If application don't understand what the language want used user. Okay. For you, for example, you can add messages underscore Yuka properties. Okay, that means it must contain text properties, means static content for Ukrainian. Okay, messages FR properties. French. Okay. You don't need to do that, but it's but that for your knowledge. Okay. If you see that, you know it's about formatting properties. Property can have special insertion like message for data, and the necessary data can be automatically input or place it for the braces, and it will work. Okay, something like print formatter in Java language. Okay, Java core library. Okay, Java core library. So very simple. Just you don't need nothing more. Just represent all necessary things. And structure, as you can see here, top line, here table, headers, and tables data. Very simple page. Of course, you can add belong additional, for example, footer, additional styles, and so on, if you need. Okay. Very simple page. Do not do complex pages. Do not. Okay. Yeah. Some tricks to after-load your templates if you change it. For example, firstly, your application must be run in debugger mode. Okay, here is debugger mode. Run it. Reload. Oh, removed. Yeah. Is it okay? And for example, mathematics. Okay, I want to be to have here math removed, and then I press Ctrl Shift A, compile and reload. If you don't see it, Ctrl Shift 8, right, compile, and as you can see, compile and reload. Press it. Here is load classes are nothing to reload. Okay, super. And reload your page. Let's return mathematics, and if you just reload it, nothing changed. Yeah. A lot of things. Nothing changed. You must reload, Ctrl Shift A, compile and reload, and now you can reload the page. It's much faster than than run your application. Did you get it?
Yes. Yeah.
Super. Okay. About forms. How does they work, and so on. So we have a student form. Stop, it's student, and here we have a student page. Page means it contains form. Yeah. as you can see, there is no header, there is no a lot of duplicated on each page this way where before forms, let's discuss how to insert new data, additional data, which must be on each page. Okay, in each page, each page, we need to every page. We need to add headers, name of the header, and we need to headers, HTTP headers, HTML head, yeah, talk. With some additional scripts and CSS styles which we need. Okay, and on each page, we need to represent top line. Okay, very good. So in this case, instead of copy paste, and if I change something, I want to do that in only one place, and it will be changed on any page, any other page which must be there. Okay, so I use data th replace, and here I add tilde name of the resource and name of the fragment. And name of the fragment. Okay. If I remember properly, I changed a lot. Top menu, where is it? Where is it? Couple days of, no, week ago I did it. Okay, fragments, headers, head. A bit later, students page. Students page, where is students page? Okay, and here it is. We marked this div class, this div with data fragment top. The fragment and give it name. The name is top. Okay, now I can in any page reference to it. At students page, what did I do? There is data th include. There is data th replace. Okay, include. Add in as content. As content. Data th include or import. Include content from the fragment. Replace, fully replace this track. Okay, if data content you need to include will, for example, have div or table, it will not replace div tag. It just insert inside. Replaces fully. Okay, be careful. And here, fragments can get parameters. Again, to reference to fragment, you need first type add tilde. Okay, headers, head. Okay, the same. Fragments means a path to the fragment file. Okay. Headers, the file name. Here, head name of fragment. Let's go here, and as you can see, fragment head, if marked as fragment, we use another way to represent instead of .th. And the name, and in braces we have template parameters. Okay, we can remove it, but we cannot then pass the name of the page. So I edit it. Okay, now you can use title to represent. Here it's variable name. Now, and then in title tag, I use it like a variable. Here we declare variable and then we use it. Okay? A declaration without any additional braces and so on, but usage with dollar and curly braces. Parentheses, in parentheses, okay. Here, parentheses, here, curly braces. Do you understand? There are, your fragment can have any amount of parameters if it's necessary, okay? If it's necessary, you can pass many parameters and then use it in template. So you can think of it like a procedure function, which can be called something like that. Yeah. Additional way to use HTML attribute. No, template attributes. You must declare template namespace XML NSTH. It's namespace declaration. We will discuss about XML and so on. Then using here is namespace, here is prefix. Now you can use prefix, your prefix to reference this namespace. Okay, and automatically all attributes marked by this prefix can be any. For example, Control R, O, TH, TTT, or okay, replace all, and it should work. It should work. Usually use TH. Oh no, it was not. It it can work because here I also replaced, so was here. But you understand, you must replace this attribute, but I cannot see a reason to do that. Team leave. Any questions here about insertion necessary fragments?
No questions.
Okay, only one place, only one place to declare necessary data and then reuse it. Now about forms. About forms. Give me 5 minutes and then we continue.